Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk to you about what to do if your crush leaves you on red. So let's jump right into it. The first thing you want to do is ask yourself this question: have they shown genuine interest in me via their actions? And depending on your answer to this question, it'll tell you what you should do. Now, if your answer to this question is no, that they haven't shown genuine interest in you via their actions, well, now there are pretty much two things that could be happening here. Either one, they're playing games and they're interested in you and just aren't showing it because they're immature, or they're genuinely not interested in you. And here's the thing: you basically want to treat both of these options like the same thing. Treat both of them as you no longer, how do I put it? That's not the right way. Basically, treat them as them no longer being worthy of your time anymore. Because if they're playing games, well, why the hell do you want to date someone who plays games? People who play games like that are too immature for an actual healthy relationship. And usually the goal of dating is to enter into a relationship, right? I mean, unless you're just going after short-term fun, which even then, be very careful playing around with immature people because you never know what the hell they're going to do. So, yeah, I mean, by all means, have fun doing that if you like playing with explosives. But even if you are looking for an actual relationship, you just don't want to enter into one with someone who is immature. So that should basically cancel them out of the equation. And if the person is genuinely just not interested in you, then yeah, do not spend any more time on them. You're not going to be able to convince them. You can't change their mind. That's not how attraction works usually. I know in some cases maybe you could, but do you really want to? Why? Like, you don't know your odds of success, and they're going to be really low if they're not interested in you. So just don't even bother with it. Go find people who are going to like you as you are in the here and now. They're out there. Don't spend time on people who are basically dead ends. It just isn't worth it. Have enough self-respect where if the answer to this question is no, if they genuinely haven't shown interest in you via their actions, then just stop spending time on them. It is not worth it. Respect yourself enough to not waste your time like that, and then just know that you should be focusing on yourself. You should be putting yourself first and focusing on making your life better by going after your goals. Just do that. Work on yourself and let them fall behind. Let them stay in your past. Now, if the answer to that question is yes, that they actually have shown genuine interest in you via their actions, things are a bit different. Now that likely tells you that, hey, maybe they read your message and they just became busy. Maybe they opened it up, looked at it, and then suddenly something came up for work and distracted them, and then they forgot that you texted them. Or maybe they opened it up and read it, and they're with a friend of theirs, so they want to be polite to their friend and not immediately start texting you, so they put their phone away. Or maybe out of habit they opened it as soon as it came in, read it, but then didn't have the time to respond. You just never know. People are busy. Like, not everyone's going to immediately respond to your messages, and that's okay. Sometimes people will open your messages, read them, and then just not be able to respond right then and there. And quite often when that does happen, people forget to respond. It doesn't mean that they suddenly don't care about you or that they're playing games. It just means, hey, they got busy. So give them the benefit of the doubt, because that's usually what happens. People just get busy. Life happens. So don't sweat it. Now, what you should do is, if they left you on red like that and they have shown genuine interest in you, just find a way to try to keep the conversation alive. What I tend to do is give them maybe like a day to respond, because you never know. If someone gets busy, maybe they'll respond to you later on. So give them some time to actually be able to respond. If they are genuinely busy, yeah, maybe they'll get back around to you later on. So just give them that buffer period to be able to respond. But if they don't, maybe like after a day, just send them like a lighthearted joke or something to keep the conversation alive. You just don't want to be weird about this. Like, don't be needy. Don't tell them, hey, like, why didn't you respond? Am I not good enough for you? Do not do something like that. That's horrible. That's like the worst thing you could do. If they're still interested in you, you're going to kill the attraction if you're needy. So don't be needy. Just make a joke of it. Be lighthearted and fun, and just keep the conversation going. Or maybe just remind them of whatever you were texting them about. That's all. Like, that's all you need to do. Just keep it fun, pretty much. Keep it lighthearted. And hopefully, if they are still interested in you, which I mean, that shouldn't change just because they were busy. Then yeah, they'll get back to you after your next text as a pseudo reminder to them. So that's all you really need to do, guys. Hopefully this video was helpful to you for handling those tricky situations where your crush leaves you on red. But like I said, guys, remember it's important to have self-respect. So if the answer to that prior question is no, you have to choose yourself. Just don't go after dead ends. Don't try to force your way into making someone like you. It's not going to work. So have some self-respect. But anyway, guys, I truly hope this video was helpful, and if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, like the video and leave a comment. That's the easiest way you can help me out, by engaging with the algorithm, and let me know your thoughts about this topic. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. But otherwise, remember, we're all on this journey together. The most important thing is that you just keep going, keep moving forward, and keep working through these weird dating situations. Like, they're not all that bad, but eventually, hopefully we'll all eventually find someone who meshes with us. But anyway, guys, until then, just keep going. I'll see you in the next video. Arrivederci!